Так, вот
What do you
мы...
mean I need a permit? I have a permit. I paid a fucking fortune for this permit.
Your permit is no longer valid. You'll need to have it renewed. You have 24 hours to comply.
Fuck off. You have 24 hours to comply.
Well, that makes absolutely no sense. If you do not comply, you'll be detained and your food cart confiscated.
If you so much as touch Carl, I will cut off your testicles and make a kebab.
Threats are counterproductive and punishable by law. You have 20...
How does it feel working for a fascist fucking regime, trampling all over the working people?
I'm okay with it. Yeah, great health coverage, no overtime, pays decent. 24 hours.
Звоночек. Алло.
Hey.
Hey, where are you?
Just leaving therapy on my way to the shop. What's up?
Neck deep. Would I be a bad boyfriend if I asked you to stop by that place with the, crazy person and the good food?
Nella bites? Sure. And lazy, not bad.
What?
Not bad boyfriend, lazy boyfriend. What do you want?
You're big. Nothing...
Exotic. Affirmative. I'll stop by Nella's right now. I should be at your office in 15?
Thanks. You're the best.
I am. See you soon.
Fried cheese, cheese soup,
Так.
first. Freedom and food to the prolo!
Nella has a nickname for her mobile kitchen, and that nickname is Carl, because Marxist.
Smajak!
Nella Bites is one of the best food carts in all of Propast. Whatever she's cooking is super tasty and incredibly unhealthy, but Nella's cart, Carl, serves up some really tasty fried cheeses, sausages, and soups. Sometimes she combines them all. 5 stars, easily. Nella has a nickname for her mobile kitchen, and that nickname is Carl, because Marxist. Nella, street chef, Marxist, spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her, in smaller doses. I met Nella after my first appointment with Dr. Roman. She sold me some fried cheese and I fell in love. With the cheese, not with Nella. Although she is pretty cute. Nella's cool. She gives me a good kick in the arse whenever I obsess too much. We may not be BFFs, but she's definitely a good friend.
Fried cheese, cheese
Nella,
soup,
street chef, Marxist,
them.
spark plug, and friend of mine. I do love her. I can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. She sells food. It's not like she's doing anything illegal. Is she? I mean, I know she's politically involved, but there's no law against being Marxist. I shouldn't get involved. I have enough on my plate and I'm running late, and I'm already neck deep in the Uminska campaign. I don't need more political drama. I don't really need any political drama. I can't believe the eye is harassing Nella. What was all that about?
fucking eye. Making up shit so that they can harass anyone who doesn't toe the line. Now I'm going to waste the whole afternoon standing in line at the district office for a permit I don't fucking need. Never mind that this is just a tip of the garbage heap. They're restricting transit between sectors, adding more security to all the metro stations and ports, requiring paperwork for anything beyond local lines. I mean, what the fuck? I knew Parliament was tight with the syndicate, but this is Chungo, man. They're planning something. Probably going to hunt down and arrest revolutionaries next. That's me fucked then.
I'm sure you're...
Word is they rounded up all the European Liberty folks in the Berlin district last week, detained them on suspicion of terrorism. Terrorism! For speaking their minds! And okay, for releasing clouds of biograffiti. I know that clique, they're harmless. It was just a call to action. That's fucking terrorism now.
Scary.
Scary. That's exactly what it is. And your candidate isn't going to change anything for the better.
Maybe not. But Uminska won't change anything for the worse either. Unlike Konstantin Wolf.
Kaiser Konstantin. Puta! If that Schwein gets elected, I'm moving to Paris.
They'd never let you in.
One of the conglomerate city-states of North America, then. Newport, the fucking Republic of Los Angeles, hell, even Bostonia. Anywhere but Kaiser's Europe.
That's why Leia Uminska is the best choice. No one's going to put the Marxists in office, Nela. At least my candidate has a fighting chance, and she is a socialist.
She's a moderate, Zoe. A moderate! What's the point in that? Moderation is just another word for compromise. Anyway, what are you having?
Having?
Lunch, Zozo. For your turbo. Listen, I have a new supplier for pork wurst, the collective down on Caprova. Organic meat, the real deal, none of that vat-grown slop. Don't know how they do it. Connections on high, plenty of mouses swapping hands, but they're legal, I think.
Так, окей.
The pork sausages sound totally delicious. I'm not sure Reza will agree, but he needs to be more adventurous when it comes to his diet.
Проблемы с остальными сосисками вообще.
Pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps.
В смысле, а в чем дело с органическим мясом? Разве это не здорово?
Pork sausages sound delicious, but Reza plays it safe when it comes to food. Europolitan through and through. No tolerance for organic meats. I'm working on it, but baby steps.
Это странно. Или он привык ко всему синтетическому, я не знаю.
The pork sausages sound... I'm gonna have to go with the cheese soup. Again.
Dobra, coming up. You should join the protest this afternoon. We're marching on the sector office.
I think it would take a lot more than a political rally for Mira to give me time off. I'm gonna have to pass.
Smart girl. We'll probably get beaten by the bulla and tossed in the zona. Just another fucking Monday in Propast. Here you go.
Thanks, Nella.
If you reconsider, we'll head out around noon. Time to let those cunts know we're watching the Watchmen. Nello bites, but I don't.
Окей, занести ланч резерв, кормящую десницу, что на набережной вниз по реке.
Best schmazak in Propast!
Best чего in пропасть?
Down with the fascio oppressors. That's right, Assie. Keep walking.
I met Nella after my first appointment with
Подожди.
Dr. Roman.
Weren't you in a rush?
She sold me some fried cheese and Actual, real organic meat is almost impossible to come by. I wonder where she got those pork sausages. Was it even pork? Or was it... people? No, I'm sure it's pork. Where did you say those sausages came from again?
The collective. They have a storefront on Caprova right next to the metro entrance. They don't make a big number of it.
But organic meat? Are you sure they're legal?
Как это?
Did you taste them? They're divine. They taste like freedom and democracy, like meat's supposed to taste. How meat tasted before they started growing it all in vats.
They slaughter animals to get that meat.
Animals, Zoe. Animals. They get to be alive for a glorious moment. They get to be food. Circle of life, Atsi.
Вот именно.
You're
Что
a
за
very odd
бредни?
person.
Что? У них что там в будущем происходит, я вообще не пойму.
I never see a lot of customers here, but Nella must be doing all right. This spot can't be cheap. It's prime real estate. How's Nella Bites doing?
It's got bite, man. Paletti. That's what that means. Doing good.
It must be expensive to rent a spot up here.
You wouldn't believe it, but I'm super bon. Totally fine.
It's just that I never see a line.
There are other ways of being fine. Fried cheese ain't all I'm selling, Zozo.
Oh.
Anda,
А что еще?
idiota. Not drugs or guns or my body. I just mean there's more to it than the food cart. I'm also selling idealism and social engagement.
How do you profit from that?
There are ways. I may be Marxist, but that doesn't mean I don't believe in a free market economy. You know what I mean.
Нет.
It's always nice to chat with Nella.
Окей.
Enjoy.
I always do, Zozo. Bye. Fried cheese, cheese soup, wurst.
А эти что продают?
Today's special is deep-fried Cambodian tarantula. Can I get you a baker's dozen?
Так, нас, видимо, эта еда не интересует.
I'm a bit creeped out by the talking bins. Why do they talk? What shadowy masters do they serve?
Они разговаривают, серьезно?
And get my hand chewed off? No chance. I'll be tossing my garbage in the gutter like a normal person. And get my hand chewed off?
Окей.
No
Ну,
chance.
что-то я не слышала, что
I'll
он
be tossing
сказал.
my garbage in the gutter like a normal person.
Grilled cheese sandwiches.
Hey, you asked.
No problem. Howdy, partner. Where are you off to today?
Reza's office is down by Prista Vista, the old river docks, right behind the collapse memorial. Show me Prista Vista, please. The Pamatnik collapse.
Planning on a trip down the river? You got it, cowgirl. Row past docks, coming right up. Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
Окей. Пираты из Шадри. А это кто такой?
Watch it, Holker. What do you want?
Он сказал перед what do you want? Слушай, местных. Хотел с местными поболтать, ну ладно. Вот разговаривает. Сейчас нужно спуститься вдоль реки. Пройтись. Что он говорил?
And then I mixed in one of Chavaier's dreams. The one with the balls?
El Toro Gigante, 5 stars in the Dream Store.
That's the one. Totally surreal.
I just bought the latest Baku bundle. That's next weekend sorted. I'm not leaving the flat.
I'm not a big Baku fan. I'm saving up for the latest Nidra dream. It's supposed to be epic.
Короче, они обсуждают какие-то, видимо, готовые сны для дримеров. Ну, готовые тематики, наверное, какие-то снов.
Freeze-dried jellyfish chips, vacuum-packed boiled beef, carbonated tequila shots, blood pudding fudge, fried cabbage jerky, oh, salted pigeon bits. Bits? Which bits? A cornucopia of tasty snacks. Tasty. Yeah, tasty. Man, Europe.
Это был такой сарказм, то есть там какая-то херня продается, судя по всему. Так, нам нужно сюда.
This is no place for a young lady.
Что? Где хочу, там и хожу. Тут целые толпы народу.
I've asked everyone what those towers are, and no one knows for sure. Some say anti-grav units from before the collapse, others say they're vents. Nella claims those towers release chemicals that keep the populace subdued and compliant, but her argument is self-defeating. She breathes the same air, and she is not compliant.
Это точно. Это было.
Eyes everywhere. I've never seen so many of them out on the streets.
Ладно. Кровящая десница. Отлично.
That's the hand that feeds logo. It's conveniently pointing the way to the entrance.
Titter Gross Dependable. Вот.
The Hand used to come out every few weeks, but they recently took on more full-time journalists and switched to a daily feed. I know it's been a huge source of anxiety for Reza and Sully, but so far they've been successful. They still get to do the longer and more in-depth stories. Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. I've got plenty of personal experience to draw on.
Это хорошо.
Oh, sure, I'll just start writing a story about, let's see, memory loss, living in denial, daddy issues. Reza barely works less than 12, 14 hours a day, but at least he does a bunch of it from home. I get to see him, part of him, the part that is the back of his head. Doing a daily version of the feed has taken its toll on Sully and Reza, and on our relationship. But I get it. I know it's important. I won't stand in the way of that.
Ладно, это кто?
Registered trademark of the Revolutionary Church Holdings.
Это никто.
Oh, what does that even mean?
Кто это говорит?
The boyfriend, working hard to save the world, one story at a time.
Еще что-нибудь?
We've had our ups and downs, Reza and I. Things are going. They're going. We'll find out where soon enough.
Окей.
What's up? Toppling governments and exposing corporate conspiracies?
Well, all in a daze. How was, you know?
Therapy? Therapeutic, I guess.
You guess.
I know he means well, but not in the mood for more psychotherapy.
Окей.
I wish he'd leave the psychotherapy for later, but I know he means well.
Давай
I know he
сменим.
means well.
Can we please talk about it later? At home? So what are you working on now?
A couple of things. A clampdown, mostly. There's tons of buzz about the syndicate shutting down parts of the metro. Escalating identity checks, raiding news feeds. We're expecting the worst.
You're loving it.
I wouldn't say that, but it's exciting. We can make a difference.
I pray they try to raid a hand.
Sully's already preparing the lawsuits.
We'll sue them for emotional trauma, unlawful intrusion, damages to property, interference with the free press. We'll sue them for 300 million yuan.
He's looking forward to it.
I am looking forward to it. Bring it on.
On your way to the shop?
Ready to get rid of me already? I bring lunch. Cheese soup, the usual.
I forgive you. You can stay as long as you don't talk to me. I need to finish this story.
The clampdown.
No, that new Bingo Dreamer soft drink. Apparently they fast-tracked EFSA approval and skipped a few steps. Some customers have reported seeing the Bingo Dingo after drinking a can. We'll probably get it pulled from vending machines.
That's my boyfriend, getting fizzy drinks yanked from store shelves.
I'm a modern-day Gilgamesh, saving the world from hallucinogenic sugar water. Thanks for lunch. I appreciate it. I guess I'm making dinner.
You guessed correctly, ZML. Oh, I won't be home until later. I'm volunteering.
Any special requests?
Nothing heavy. Have the membranes been repaired?
I queried the building net, but no reply. Prepare for the worst.
I can't believe we don't live in a climate-controlled apartment. As soon as I get a raise, we're moving.
I don't want to leave Propast.
No, I like the neighborhood. But a more modern building would be nice. No more sunny living at Sonnenschein Plaza by Original Consumer Goods. Anyway, lunch. Here, I have to run.
Have fun at the shop. Say hi to Crazy Face?
Mira. Come on, she's not... Well, yeah, she is. Mira is crazy face. There's no way around.
Ладно. Отправиться на работу в пандемониум в Бриксе.
It's been a tough transition for the both of us. Relocating to Propast, sharing a home, global conspiracies and comas. Lesser boyfriends would have bailed.
Не знаю, мне никогда не нравился. Ладно, не будем с ним разговаривать, он занят. Салли.
Reza has a great friend and an amazing editor in Sully, and I wouldn't have lasted a month without his shoulder to cry on. Sully's the best. Good guy, Sully. I don't know what we'd do without him.
Hey, my favorite manic pixie dream girl.
Sully is the sweetest. I know he likes me, but he tries so hard to keep it light and friendly. I love him. Sully loves to test me. He knows what buttons to push. I'm calling his bluff.
Is that all you see? A walking cliché? That hurts, man.
I see a potentially very scary person.
I'm a scary manic pixie dream girl.
What can I say? You transcend cliches.
Yeah, fuck you too. You look awful, by the way. What happened?
A wedding.
Finally. Who's the lucky girl?
You know I only have eyes for you. Dump that deadbeat boyfriend of yours and let's catch the first train.
I'm trying to slowly poison him with my home cooking. I'll give it a few months. How was the wedding?
Awful. I feel like shit. It was a Polish wedding. A Polish wedding with an unlimited supply of Polish vodka.
Oh, that does sound awful.
I take it you haven't been to a Polish wedding. It was fantastic. It was a disaster. It was all things, good and bad. And once the bride and groom stopped screaming at each other, it was incredibly romantic. I'm man enough to admit that I wept. Openly. How was Trieste?
Really good. I mean, it's Trieste. It's not the Gold Coast. But it was nice to get out of the city. Did you know there's an actual sun up there?
Urban myth. The sun is a lie. I don't believe it for a second. Besides, my skin would probably turn to ashes if it's exposed to UV rays.
You're a child of Propas, Sully.
Constantinople. But close enough. I don't expect an islander to understand European geography.
Born in India, spent half my life in Africa, but hey, who's keeping track?
Talk like an islander, live behind islander walls, deal with islander shame. That's what I say.
Everyone's talking about the clampdowns today. If anyone knows what's going on, it's Sully. He prides himself on staying on top of the news cycle. I'd love to chat more with Sully, but he does like to go...
Да ладно, давай поговорим.
What's going on with these eye clampdowns everyone's on about?
Jesus wept those baton heads. It's insidious is what it is. A little bit here, a little bit there, and soon Propast is a bucking gulag.
But why are they doing it?
Who knows? It's the syndicate. They don't need something as banal as reasons. They want people off the streets and hooked up to their dream machines.
You think that has something to do with it?
Yes, no, maybe. Mauser rules, and those dream machines are a license to print it. It would be naive to think they're completely unconnected. Watiko holds a lot of sway over the syndicate. But we're going to find out for sure. Your boy toy there, once he's looked into the Phantom Bingo Dingo, will be taking point. This story is going to make a lot of people very angry. And that will make Sully very, very happy.
Won't they just shut you down?
Говорит Сули.
Let them try. We have the future on our side. And once I win my Pulitzer, I'll whisk you away to a better life.
Copenhagen, right?
That's just for the marriage license. We'll go to Overview in Dacia and live like savages on the beach.
Sounds good. I'll get back to you once I've taken care of you-know-who.
I heard that.
Which part?
All the parts.
Meh. You'll still eat my food, even if it is poisoned.
Food is food.
I've distracted you two enough. When are you coming by for dinner, Sully?
When is your man cooking dinner next?
Cool, but fair. We'll have you over soon. Maybe we'll even find you a dinner date.
Next to you, no woman measures up, but beggars, choosers. Take care, Zoe. Stop by anytime.
Okay.
I really wish we could do something for Sully. I know he was pretty depressed after the divorce. He'd never admit it, but he's really lonely.
Таинственная дверь.
Riots, demonstrations. It's all over the news. Europolis is really on the edge of something, and Propas gets the worst of it.
Тем не менее, ты почему-то хочешь здесь жить. По-моему, дурацкая вообще идея. Так, журнал обновлен. Чего? Зои работает в пандемониуме благодаря решению, которое вы приняли. Окей. Так, у нас появился Реза. Реза Демис. Реза настоящий, бывший, снова настоящий парень Зои, журналист-расследователь и редактор, работающий в радикальной новостной ленте «Кормящая десница», изначально «Карающая десница», в Европолисе под руководством главного редактора и лучшего друга Салли Садика. Год назад во время расследования, связанного с Дримером от Ватикорп, Реза исчез, опасаясь за его жизнь, Зои последовала по его пятам. В результате она раскрыла корпоративный заговор о вторжении в людские мысли и воспоминания с помощью потребительского продукта от Ватикорп под названием Dreamer. Как оказалось, Реза ушел в подполье, скрываясь от наемных убийц корпорации. Когда заговорщиков отдали в руки правосудию, он написал для «Карающей десницы» сенсационное разоблачение, обвиняющее негодяев Ватикорп в корпоративном заговоре. История разлетелась как вирус, сделав Резу центром внимания и вынудив уехать в Европолис. Выйдя из комы, Зои присоединилась к нему, чтобы дать их отношениям еще один шанс и начать все с нового листа. По-моему, она это решила сделать не для того, чтобы дать еще один шанс, а потому что она не знала, что ей еще делать. Так, у нас в дневнике. Делаю для себя пометки, не проговаривая. Пометка для... Ох, чертова чертовщина. Значит, напоминание. Больше никакого сырного супа. Моему парню нужно быть более оригинальным. Ему нужно покинуть зону своего комфорта и испробовать другие кулинарные изыски. Что-нибудь, только не сырный суп. Также, пользуясь моментом, передаю Зои, что не страшно, что Реза так поглощена своей работой. Это не имеет с тобой ничего общего. Это не твоя вина, и все будет хорошо, правда. То есть ведь для этого и нужен дневник, чтобы записывать вещи, которые помогут настоящему мне увидеть перспективу, а будущее мне посмеяться от души. Окей. Так, у нас есть карта. У нас есть карта. А можно как-то... Так, это второй уровень. Это первый уровень. Что-то странная карта. На карте должны какие-то обозначения, наверное, быть. Ну ладно. А что это... Ладно, так, работает в пандемониуме благодаря решению, которое вы приняли. Что у нас здесь? Так, а задание на тап? Нет, не на тап. На какую кнопку задания? Не помню. По-моему, сейчас надо на работу идти. Так, не, я все-таки посмотрю. Где это? Не поняла. Где это? Где это? А, вот, G. G, окей. Что за attention? Для чего это? Так, отправиться на работу в пандемониум в Бриксе.
A dream junkie, addicted to dream time. They're all over the place. It's becoming a massive problem.
Fuck off. And fuck reality. I don't need reality. I have everything I need in here. In dream time.
The dream junkie, hooked up to the dream machine and lost in dream time. It's a drug, and it's dangerous. I think just disconnecting them from the dream machine could be dangerous, and I'd probably get beaten up for trying to help.
Ладно, не будем никому помогать. А какое ты, в принципе, имеешь право? Это все легально. И если ты же не можешь его вещь просто взять и украсть.
I think I'm voting manifesto this election.
The Marxists?
No bullshit. What's the alternative, eh? Constantine Wolf?
There's Uminska.
She's weak. She points wherever the prevailing wind blows. I'm sticking with the Alliance. The Blues? That's just gross. Huh, funny. What's wrong with Dieter Gross and the Alliance?
Ладно, они обсуждают политику. О, чувак сюда залез. А мне почему нельзя? Он прям из этого фонтана вылез.
He looks really familiar.
Да?
Who is that? Do I know him? I've seen him somewhere before. Who is that? Do I know him?
Ладно.
Well, if it ain't my favorite cowgirl. Can I point you in the direction of something, darling?
Пандемониум.
The shop is located in the bricks, in what used to be Propast Auto Service. I'm not sure what the official name is, but I'm sure Pandemonium won't be on this map. Do you know where Propast Auto Service is located?
1 second, doll. Why, I sure do. But that garage closed down years ago.
He's a gap for
I want to go to there.
Well, certainly. The building's still there, right smack in the bricks. According to the city net, it's abandoned. So watch out for squatters and undesirables. Don't be a stranger now, you hear?
Короче, мы просто опять идем вдоль набережной. Надеюсь, у нас что? Ничего интересного?
I
hate ad bots. They're like mosquitoes, constantly buzzing, blood-sucking parasites.
Greetings, consumer.
Дай мне уйти.
May I have a minute of your time to tell you about the new Watty Dream Machine?
О, боже.
Ugh, go away, leave me alone, and never come back.
Unable to comply with request. Please contact Watty Corp Customer Relations for a complete list of compatible interactions. Requests for sexual favors will be logged and reported to the appropriate authorities. Watty Corp ad bots do not talk dirty or perform fellatio. Watty Corp ad bots will also not commit murder unless authorized to do so.
Что?
Requests for a person, animal, or bot to be assassinated will be logged and reported to the appropriate authorities.
Бежим нафиг отсюда. Серьезно. Просто бежим вдоль набережной.
This is no place for a young lady.
Да, отстаньте вы. Это было? Нет? Ладно. Ага, пандемониум.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Cheery stuff. Pandemonium, the domain of demons. Also mirror and wit. This used to be ProPast Auto Service. It's now an underground hack shop operated by Mira.
То есть ты подпольно работаешь?
Have a wonderful day, madam.
I told you to stay away, you piece of metal.
It's me.
Да он ушел.
It's me.
Me who? I know lots of me's.
Zoe. Zoe.
Were you lucky I didn't turn on my periphery defenses? Or you'd be crispy toast by now. Come on in.